Unfortunately, the current debate about energy policy in Australia seems to be caught in a turf war between those supporting the more conventional sorts of energy, for that read coal fire or fossil fuels, and those that are supporting other forms of energy that might be in the renewable space. CEDA is of the view, of course, that those issues, coupled with, of course, some of the clouded issues associated with the implementation of carbon pricing, has really dumbed down the whole issue about Australia's energy policy. And what we're seeking to do is to ensure that there is an enlightened view that's out there about what Australia's future energy needs might be. It's absolutely critical for this issue to be examined simply because there are massive export opportunities that would come through an additional energy source that clearly is in great supply here in Australia. There are, of course, environmental considerations that one has to take on board as well, simply because as some of the more polluting aspects of mining in Australia, with coal and so on, are under question as to their future. Unconventional energy sources may in fact offer some environmentally acceptable ways to advance the opportunity for energy supply in Australia, in addition to, of course, other forms of energy that might come through renewables. CEDA is undertaking this policy perspective looking at 5 specific areas. We're interested in the economic opportunities that unconventional gas will provide for Australia. We're looking at the international comparisons, we're looking at groundwater issues, we're looking at land rights issues, and importantly we're looking at what regulatory regime should operate to ensure that unconventional gas options are delivered in the most cost-effective, efficient and effective way into the future. Look, if these issues aren't resolved, it means that Australia potentially loses an important export opportunity. As we look at what is sustaining the Australian economy at the moment is very much from mining. When we also look to see what major energy suppliers are investing in, it is in some of the unconventional gas options, and it's something that we need to enhance, and it's something that we need to investigate very much in terms of what export dollars can be earned for Australia. What CEDA is advocating in this policy perspective are a number of recommendations that go to land access, goes to best practice management in the industry, and also community consultation. A critical element in the recommendations that we will make also go to the issue of water management. There are 3 recommendations particularly that reference the state and federal government's responsibility with allocation mechanisms, and effectively what we are seeking to do is to ensure that any allocation of water takes into consideration issues associated with mining that might go to unconventional energy sources.